So hello and welcome. We are here at the team premises, and from here the team is now heading to two different directions. Obviously, one will go to Southampton for the last T20 international, and the other team bus will go directly to Birmingham, where the ODI team, will start their campaign from. So let me give you a glimpse of all of this. Uh, right behind me, you can see the Indian cricket team bus. They are all set to go to this 2 hour journey to Southampton. And so this is the T20I team bus, and this bus, uh, a little sea green color bus. This will directly go from here to Birmingham. Uh, some support staff, some of the throwdown experts will be part of that team also, and that's where you will see, Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma. What we are getting at this point of time, that there could be a possible practice session. If you talk about this particular bus, so Virat and Rohit, they'll be there. Shubman will be there. All related to their ODI squad team, they will be there, and the team is ready. The departure, the arrival, the departure footage rather. We have shot the departure footage from here. I'm sending. We'll send in a while, so that we will get, the stuff as far as the Indian team, uh, you know, departure from here. Now, the thing is, let's come to each and every point. The first thing is, obviously, as I told you, that from here onwards, it will be one bus directly heading to Southampton, and the other one will directly go to Birmingham. So, we all know that individual level, different individuals. I mean, Rohit Sharma started his practice a week ago, and it was different local grounds. People were saying that it was county grounds. It was never the county grounds he practiced in. It was the local grounds. He took the help of the local bowlers here also, and he started his batting, in different kind of conditions, with different kind of pace attack, with different kind of bowlers, playing in different kind of wickets also, and challenging as far as his preparations are concerned. So obviously the first thing is obviously about the practice he did. The second thing is obviously now he and the other players will from here onwards directly head to Birmingham, as I said. And for that, that bus you're seeing right behind me, the bus which is going right behind me, is the bus. You'll see all the support staff, most of the support staff members who are going to Birmingham in that bus. And on the black bus you're seeing on the right hand side of me, that bus will carry the main team, the T20 team, to Southampton. So obviously, there are multiple reports as far as T20 team is concerned. You heard we put it in Rev Sports also, that at this point of time, if you see, there will be obviously a review meeting after the series is done. There will be captain on one side, coach on the other side, and obviously BCCI will ask them that, you know give us the details around the tour, the Belfast tour, 2-0 there, and then obviously the India versus England T20I series. So they will give a proper breakdown as far as what happened during this time, and why can't, we are getting at least one win as far as this particular tour is concerned. So that is also one part of the discussion. Right behind me, you can see the Indian team, off to Southampton. It's a 2 hour journey from here, and they are for their last T20 international here in England. And after that, it will be the one day series. The people who are part of the one day series will obviously add to the squad as far as the Birmingham camp is concerned. And from there, the first ODI, then to Cardiff, and then to Lord's London. And then the same players who are part of the Zimbabwe squad also will, on the very next day, they will travel to from London to Zimbabwe. So we all know, I'm not going into the details of Zimbabwe tour, the practice, the arrival, batches, how many batches they'll take to get there as far as Harare is concerned. But as of now, the players are doing their individual practices, which I told you earlier also, that Rohit Sharma, and then obviously we saw yesterday that Shubman Gill. मैं 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 बाद में आता हूँ मैं बाद में आता हूँ. So in when you come down, when you talk about this particular thing, Then obviously Shubman Gill already started his practice session as far as uh, the individual performances are concerned. We have given you the details around this a little earlier also, that Shubman will also start practicing as far as the white ball tour is concerned. And uh, when you take something from this particular T20I series, you will definitely know this, that this team continuously lacking on one thing, and that's the short ball barrage. The Jofra Archers and the Josh Tongues, they are targeting you with only one thing. They're 60%, 55%, and 60% of their deliveries at this point of time are looking like they are trying to hit you with that short ball, and we don't have answers. To be really honest, we don't have answers, and that's what we have seen so far in this series. And not only in this series, but in Belfast also. Yes, there were reasons being given that it was heavy wind. The reasons were given that it was a different, the dimensions are completely different. The reasons were given that, you know, multiple reasons were given. But it, are they very much convincing as far as the results are concerned? The answer is no. When you come here, it's from the very first game in Durham, we came to know that, okay, now these are better conditions. This team has played here as compared to Belfast. Some of them are played in these kind of conditions, but again, the things replicated as far as the cricket grounds and the playing conditions and the performances of the players, it looked like that they are again struggling with the same kind of problems. And that had started from Durham. Then too, we saw the similar kind of thing in Manchester. If you compare the bounce in Trent Bridge and in Old Trafford, you will see that in Old Trafford, the wicket of the Old Trafford was much bouncier as compared to a Trent Bridge wicket, but we still saw them struggling in those kind of wickets. So for me, the bigger question at this point of time is that, are we somewhere lacking in the preparation? And I think that will be the most important question of that review meeting also. Yesterday, one gentleman in the press conference asked, one of our colleague, he has asked to Rand and Descarte that, would you suggest BCCI that can we come little earlier as far as these particular tours are concerned? He also told in that question also that yes, the schedules are pretty tight. We can't have these kind of things ongoing, like a tour after a tour and a tour after a tour. But IPL wise, if you see, start with IPL, and after that there was a series against Afghanistan. Then after, and some of these players are they are playing cricket from last October. So I don't want to name each and every one, but you guys also know that the players who are playing almost all formats of the game, they are at this point of time struggling to get any kind of conditions. But वो नहीं है ना कार. So as I told you that in that kind of scenario, something which is creating problem for this team is for sure the lack of practice, and that's why Gautam Gambhir used the word adaptability. And why I'm taking you to this side, because this is that bus. This bus will directly go to Birmingham from here, and from tomorrow onwards there will be a practice, and that practice will be around like Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, KL Rahul, Shubman Gill, and obviously Jasprit Bumrah will also be part of that squad. But we have to see. We still have to see that, and you can see the squad means the support staff, the net bowlers. You can see this particular bus also here. Means a mini van kind of a, you know, this mini van is also getting prepared, and you can see, the support staff also there is been a part of that. Mr. P. Philip, I think, is also been a part of that. So yeah, there is a lot of players as of now. Sorry, a lot of people of the support staff as of now who you can see from here going directly to Birmingham, and obviously they'll have their kits in this particular van, and that particular bus will take them to Birmingham from here. And then obviously, as I said, the most important question is all about how much practice and how much adaptability. And that's why, you saw a Rohit Sharma doing a lot of practice. You saw a Virat Kohli last year also spending a lot of time as far as that Lord's indoor practice is concerned. So yeah, there's been something you call, the adaptability and getting yourself prepared for these kind of conditions. But uh, but as of now, one team has already started their journey to Southampton, and the other team will be waiting, quietly there in Birmingham. But they will start they will start their practice, and after that, you will see them getting ready as far as the match is concerned. It's very hot. It's very dry as far as the south part of England is concerned. But we will again going little upwards as far as the Midlands and the northern part of the England. So yeah, maybe a different kind of conditions. We have seen the Manchester weather. We have seen what is going on in Nottingham and Trent Bridge. So this is not very far from there. It's just an hour and a half drive. So yes, that's the whole thing as far as the practice sessions are concerned and the team updates are concerned. It's all divided from here for good reasons. It's not that team is dividing for any kind of different factor. So let me conclude this video from here only, and because I have a cab to catch, I'll give you the last updates as far as the team arrival is concerned from here, and I will tell Prakash please conclude this. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you.